If you didn't write it down, rewind, go to the spot where I got the answer. I just told you what the answer was. And write it down, and let's see if it works out the correct way. This is binomial expansion. Binomial expansion, you have 2x minus 1, and it's raised to the 5th power. So you have 5, combination of 0, because you start with 5, because it's raised to the 5th power, and times, you start with the first one, 2x, and the 2x is raised to the 5th power, and the minus 1 becomes times negative 1. With these two together, what you do is you multiply them. Instead of doing 2x minus 1, becomes 2x times negative 1, but the 2x is raised to the 5th power, and negative 1 is raised to the 0 power, and as you go down the combinations, then you have a combination of 5 and with one combination. So then the 2x is raised to the 4th power. It starts going down, and then the negative 1 gets raised to the 1st power. And as you go onwards and forwards, at the end, 2x should be raised to the 0 power like the negative 1 was, and the negative 1 should be raised to the 5th power like the 2x was. So it's we start 5 with 0 combinations times 2x to the 5th power times negative 1 to the 0 power plus 5 with 1 combination times 2x to the 4th power times negative 1 to the 1st power plus 5 combination 2, which is 2x to the 3rd power, and negative 1 is going up to the 2nd power over here. So far we moved from 5 to the 0, 5 combination 0, 5 combination 1, 5 combination 2. When we hit 5 combination 5, the power of 5 from the 2x from the first term will move to the second, and the first term will have 0. So we're up to 5 combination 3, and you have 2x, it's times 2x to the 2nd power, and the negative 1, which is the second term, is already raised to the 3rd power, plus 5 combination 4, and 2x now it was to the 2nd power, now it's just to the 1st power, times negative 1 to the 4th power, plus, last but not least, you have 5 combination 5 times 2x to the 0 power times negative 1 to the 5th power. Now let's work this out. Let's see if this works out. You take out your calculator, and on your calculator you put it on and you do 5, then you hit the math button and you press back key. You go down 3 to NCR, which is the number and how many combinations. Press enter, and then it's combination 0 will give you 0. 5 combination 0 is 1, and 2 to the 5th power is 32. X to the 5th power is x to the 5th power, so it's 32. So the first one is 32 x to the 5th power, and the second one is if you work it out, you'll see that the second one is 5 combination 1, and that's times 5 combination 1. You do 5, you hit the math button, go back to hit 3 on the probabilities, do combination 1, that will equal to 5. So 5 times 2x to the 4th power times negative 1. 2x to the 4th power is 16x squared. 16x to the 4th power. 2 to the 4th power is 16. 16 times 5 is 80. And it's negative 1, it's times negative 1, so it's negative 80. X to the 4th power plus 5 combination, 5, hit math, go back, go down to 3, enter. Combination 2 is equal to 10. So this is equal to 10. So it's 10 times 2 to the third power is 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So 8 times 10 is 80. X to the third power, and it's times x negative 1 squared. So negative 1 times negative 1 is just 1. So 1 times 80 x cubed is just 80x cubed. And then you'll see the next one will be minus. Since you have a positive here and a negative here, it becomes plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. So 5, combination 3, you hit 5, math, back, go down to 3, enter. Combination 3 is also 10. So 5 combination 3